Hey, great to see you. I'm gonna give some of you time to come in while I bring up my Instagram audience. This is, I don't know, this is pretty important. I'm coming on today. This is check in with Mama Wade. This is Mama Wade checking in. Okay, so I got my Instagram set up. Um, I'm still working on trying to be able to launch this on YouTube at the same time. So it looked like I'm gonna have to give one of my um, great sisters that God had blessed me with a call, Miss Shanita. I will be calling you. I will be texting you rather to find out how do I do this on one accord. But I thank God for my. Come on in, guys. Come on in. Come on in. This is Mama Wade. This is check in with Mama Wade. Better health, better me. And I believe this is a very important broadcast that we're going to have here today. So stay with me as some more people come in. Judah, 444, good to see you. Pray you're doing well. Um, so I'm not going to be on here long because this is just a very important topic that the Spirit gave me and had me to set up today to share this with you all. Okay, you're looking so good, Mama Way. Well, thank you so much. I feel good. I feel good. I feel good and I feel rested. I'm on my assignment. And as some of you know, when I have an assignment, I do it to the best of my ability and from the heart that God have given me, up out of his heart. So what we're going to talk about, as you all seen, I had Justin Beaver and the Ramsay Hunt syndrome. And when I saw, when it came across my TV screen, what this young man is going through, I said, why not talk about it? So I went in and I did a little more research on it. I have been blessed with this book. I'm a reader, and I believe, and I went to this library that sells used books, and I got out an amazing book called 120 Diseases. And this particular disease was in the book. It was in the book, the Ramsay Hunt disease. Okay, before we get into with me explaining it to you on what it is, because a lot of you probably don't have no idea what this Ramsay Hunt disease is that this young man is dealing with right now. I do want to say, let us lift him up in prayer. Not only him, but all of the others that are being attacked with this particular virus that have came into their lives. So let us lift him up in prayer. He do believe in God. He is one who served God, and whether he believed in God or not, I still say let's pray. That's our job. That's our responsibility, especially if you are you call yourself a Christian and you walk in that Christian role. Okay, we're here with no judgment. We're here just to do the assignment that God have given us, and that's to pray for all people. All right, and he did say in his video that he's going to rest. And he did speak how he's going to really give it to God. So Justin Beaver, the Better Health, Better Me community will pray for you, because that's what we believe in. We believe in being our excellent self. We believe in getting whatever information that we need in order for us to be able to thrive and survive in this world. This world is full of so many disorders. It just is. A lot of us are just used to the normal ones we hear, such as cancer and diabetes and high blood pressure and arthritis and this and that. But there are rare conditions. There are rare disorders that affect certain people's bodies as well. And this is considered a rare disorder that have affect his body. It's the Ramsay Hunt disease. All right, I'm going to be doing a little reading. I don't mind reading information, because there are some people out there who have did the research. There are some people out there who are very knowledgeable about this thing in the medical and in the science field. And I'm not. I'm just one who have been appointed by God, who is an information gatherer who will bring information to share with you all, because this thing that happened to him from my study and from my read, it can happen to anybody. What is the Ramsay-Hunt syndrome? Well, it's a neurological condition that's caused by the varicella zoster virus. It's called by a varicella zoster virus. This is the same virus that causes the chickenpox in children and shingles in adults. And this virus here can linger in your body for your entire life. Even long after you have recovered from the chickenpox, that virus can still live in your body until it's reawakened, and then it irritates and it inflames the nerves in your face. As if you, any of you seen the video, you saw that he showed that he had use of just one side of his face, his nose and his eyes. He can blink, but on the other side, there was no movement. It was paralyzed. It was paralyzed. This is a disorder. This is a syndrome that I don't want us to take lightly, because like I said, this thing can happen to anyone on any given time or any given day. And a lot of times it might be mistaken for Bell's palsy. It's not the same condition, because Bell's palsy also brings about make you paralyzed or paralyzing of the face. These nerves go through your face. They go through this pretty narrow bony canals. When they're inflamed, they swell, and that's when you lose your ability to function. He have lost his ability to function. He have been given to us by God as an entertainer. No matter what area he was entertaining in, he was given to God. He was given to the earth as an entertainer. He believed this is his gift that's inside of him, right? So if this side of his face is affected, one side of his face is affected, believe me, there are other things that becomes affected with this Ramsay-Hunt syndrome. Okay, so we're going to talk about that, and then you're going to be able to see, and you're going to be able to know what type of prayer to put out into the universe for Justin Beaver. Okay, this Dr. Anna Wall, an infectious disease specialist of the University of Washington School of Medicine, is the one that gave us that particular information about how it go through your face, go through your face, and it go through these pretty narrow bony canals, and that they become inflamed and they get swelled. Okay, now one thing that I read about this here, because I meant to say it from the beginning, forgive me. They said June is Men's Health Month, and most of my programs this month are going to be dealing with different type of guests that I'm gonna bring in, and we're going to talk about the Men's Health Month. But listen closely as we do discuss this, because it not only pertains to the men, it can pertain to the women as well. And this particular illness, the Ramsay-Hunt syndrome, affects also women equally. Let me say that again. This syndrome that Justin Beaver have not only affect men, it affect women also, and it affect us evenly. And they said that it can result in paralysis on one side of the face and painful blistering rashes. Painful blistering rashes. They said it's more common in older people, and some patients experience changes in their hearing. Perhaps you'll perceive a sound that will be louder in one ear than another, or you can develop this tinnitus, a chronic ringing in the ear, or even a deafness in one of your ear. Your ear and facial pain is commonly a part of this syndrome, and some patients also suffer vertigo from it. And we know vertigo, if you ever experience vertigo, that's man, that is traumatic. Try driving, going home, I remember one of my spiritual sons was just riding, going home from Bible study, and all of a sudden the things just started moving. They wasn't moving, and he didn't know what was going on, but he had sense enough to pull on the side of the road. Vertigo can happen at any time to anybody, to us as well, okay? They says only about 5 to 10 out of 1,000 people will develop this Ramsay-Hunt syndrome each year. It can happen to anyone. That was said by Dr. Waleed Javid, the director of the Infection Prevention and Control at Mount Sinai, downtown in New York. He said, but it's not something that people should be afraid of. It's something that you should be aware of. And that's what Better Health, Better Me, Mama Wade have came on to do, to bring about awareness of this particular syndrome that do affect many. Now, it can take a long time with the syndrome to receive an accurate diagnosis, according to researchers. The term Ramsay-Hunt is notoriously vague, and the illness can have symptoms that's similar to the Bell's palsy, which can also induce facial paralysis. Dr. Julie diagnosed Ramsay-Hunt syndrome by identifying the small blisters that have appeared in the patient's ear. I actually do have a picture that I have printed out, and I'm going to be able to show you. I'm going to bring it up to the screen. I'm going to be able to show you what usually basically happens to the people. As you can see here, the person's paralysis is showing on this side of their face. Do you see it? This side of the face. And you see the redness that have happened on the face. This means that it's transferring, it's going into a different place. Also on the side of the picture, can you see that ear? I'm trying to make it where I can have both of you guys to see it. Okay. Can you see that ear? Inside of that ear, do you see the dark black mark? Them are the blisters that do come up, and they do affect the hearing also of an individual. And the reason I guess that he touched my heart so is because he's an entertainer. He needs his ear in order to be able to hear. Most entertainers have a special special way that they hear music. So he needs to hear that. They have a special way that they use their mouths and their vocal cords and all of the things they need to be able to sing and bring music and joy to whatever geographic that they're singing to. So they need to use these things. This Ramsay-Hunt also come in effect different places in their mouths where they won't be able to perform the way that they really are used to performing. When I look at this picture and I think about him and I think about the video, and I thank God today for giving me the heart to bring awareness to you all, I say, let's pray. Let's put him on the men's health altar. And let's just pray for the world in general. Because like I said, it can happen to anyone. And when you start feeling like you feel funny, don't prolong going to see a physician and let them know, okay, I'm feeling a little funny here. You know, I feel like I'm not feeling my face, or I'm having problems with my ears. I've been ringing in my ear, or I have been experiencing this this vertigo, and I bring them issues to your doctor. And I'm coming to find out what's going on. Is there any way that maybe I can be tested to see if some type of some type of virus that have affected my body? Remember, this is a virus. This is a virus that have affected his body. And if you do more study on it, you'll be able to see how it can stay in a stage, because it is treatable. As you all saw what I had posted up there, it is treatable, and we're going to share about how you can treat it. So it can be treated, but the sooner that you get to your doctor and the sooner that you get treated for it, the better off it would be for you. Okay, so the sooner you start feeling these symptoms or these signs, even parents, family, sit around and talk about things like this here. We need to have them in our homes. We need to have them with our family members and find out, hey, if you've been feeling if you're feeling any paralysis or anything like that there, get to your doctor, blah, 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 this and that. Share. I shouldn't have said blah, 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 this and that. I'm sorry. If my mentor heard this here, he'd be like, okay, you didn't do anything. Share this information. I'm one who gets excited when I come on and come before you all and bring you to the awareness of things that are happening in our world, the things that can happen right there in our own family, in our own homes, with our families. So let's talk about now, how can this thing be treated? Like I said, it is treatable. Most people who have the Ramsay hunt makes a full recovery, although the duration of the disease can vary, depends on the people. According to Dr. Michael Eisen, a professor of infectious disease at the Northwestern Feinberg School of Medicine, some people, it said, it takes weeks. Some people, it takes months for them to recover. The sooner, once I said, you go and you see about this thing, the more better it's going to be for you. In rare cases, though, they said facial paralysis or hearing loss can be permanent. That's in rare cases. So our prayer is that he do not, this thing do not become a permanent fixture in his body, in his life. It's time now, and I believe what Justin Beaver is getting ready to do or have started doing is becoming balanced. You remember I said in my first check-in with Mama Wade that health is wholeness. Wholeness means the mind, the body, and the spirit. So it's time for them to come together. It's time because your body have its own language. Your body communicates with you. Your body lets you know when there is something wrong. Now, it all depends on what you do about it. What are you going to do about it? I know this is Men's Health Month. And women, you listen to me. You sisters, you aunties, all of the female, listen to me. When you see that your brother or your significant other or your uncle or someone is not, saying about themselves, and you notice something about them, or maybe once a year say, come on with me. Let's go and just get you a checkup. Because you'll be surprised what can be found in a checkup. Let's just go and get a checkup. So let's be accountable to the men, and let's take them by the hand and take them in there to get a checkup. If I'm talking to somebody and you haven't had a checkup yet, and you are a man that you are on here, then go and get you a checkup and find out from your blood work, is there an issue going on? Tell them anything that you are experiencing. It's not going to get out to the public. It's supposed to be a private matter, not unless you share it. And I thank God so much that Justin Beaver didn't allow pride or shut down and said, I'm not going to share anything with the public. He came and he shared it with the public and let it be known that this is why I'm not going to be performing anymore. I'm taking time to rest. I'm getting before God. He said he's getting treatment right now, facial treatments right now. And I'm quite sure other natural things that can be added to his treatment that will make him be able to get past this thing, to recover from this thing, and to get back to doing what he loves to do. And that's to sing. That's to minister. That's what he do. Then they said, and I love how he said, I got to go get my rest on. He said, so I can get back to so I can get my face back to where it's supposed to be. Now, there are many people out here that are suffering with rare conditions. And their conditions, sometimes it stumps medicine. Sometimes it is and I've really looked up a lot of rare disorders lately. And I've seen, it was so many of them that even the doctors have an issue trying to find out where did it come from, what is it, because you don't want to misdiagnose either. So you need to know all the symptoms, all the signs of everything that's going on to be able to diagnose it. And this virus that he has, like they said, over 100,000 people, 10 out of 100,000 people can be affected by this thing, and you don't know, I might be one of the 10, you have to think like that. Better Health, Better Me comes to make me aware so that I can go and I can do better by myself, so that I can go and I can do better by my family so I can go and take care of things. So don't push things to the curb, and don't put it on the bookcase when it comes to your body, when it comes to your mind, and when it comes to your spirit. You can even feel when your spirit is off. We are energy force, and our energy lets us know when we are leaning to one side and we're not balanced, we're not standing straight. There's a lean going on with us. That means something is out of balance, and you'll be able to tell. Your mind can only take in so much. And one thing that a lot of entertainers do is that they don't get enough rest. And you all don't know how important rest is. We're going to have a show on Better Health, Better Me that's going to be specifically talking about rest. The whole show is going to be about the importance of sleep. Sleep deprivation is dangerous to your health. I'm going to say that again. Sleep deprivation is dangerous to your health. Just like that other S word, stress. Hidden stress is dangerous to your health, because your body has a time in which it heals itself, and it needs that time to heal itself so that you can be your better self. I told you from Psalms 139 verse 14 there, where David penned, we are fearfully and wonderfully made. We are. Our body, this body that we have been blessed with, as some people call the temple, it lets you know, it talks to you. Sometimes you're so busy and it's so loud that you tone out what it's saying. Keep getting a little twinkle in your hand or your arms or your feet, and you just tone it out instead of saying, okay, what are you trying to tell me, feet? What are you trying to tell me, hands? What are you trying to tell me, throats? What are you trying to tell me, hearts? Listen to them. Connect with them. Let them become one with you. You are God's design. You are so special. He's going to walk Justin Beaver through that thing, just like he would walk you through that thing. Okay, didn't come to stay on long. Just came to ask the Better Health, Better Me community, and all those that's even outside of our community, to pray for Justin Beaver and this Ramsay Hunt syndrome, that have this virus that have affected his body, his immune system. Because that's another way it comes when your immune system is compromised. That's what Better Health, Better Me have been teaching, and especially in Series 1, the importance of strengthening your immune system so that it can be able to do what it is set to do in your body, and that's to fight the toxics and them free radicals that's there to come and to attack. You remember the last lesson I spoke about, it was about talking, the first one I taught about the agents, which is germs, that's called agents, and how the germ don't kill you. They wait for that weak spot. And then that's when they go in, them agents go in, and them agents start throwing down on your body. So it's very important that you be aware of you. Self-love. You need self-love. You need self-awareness with yourself. Take time out today and meditate. Block out all sounds. Block out everything and everybody. And just meditate. And listen to your body. Speak to it. Say, is there anything wrong? Speak to me now and let me know. It'll let you know. You might get a twinge somewhere. Don't just, act like it's nothing happening. Your body just spoke. Be your Better Health, Better Me self. Listen, I want you to tune in with me Tuesday when I will bring on a guest, Les Daly. And since this is Men's Health Fund, he's going to be speaking to us about men's health. He's very, very informative in the areas in which we're going to be discussing. So please tune in 10 o'clock Pacific time, Tuesday, right here on Facebook Live. Briefly, I have that YouTube up, and it can be launching on YouTube at the same time. Instagram, I'm going to have you in. You're not going to be able to see him unless you go to my YouTube channel, but you'll be able to hear the conversation. And by the way, go to my YouTube channel, check in with Mama Wade, and subscribe. I've been on there, and it don't look like nobody subscribed yet. I have a few that came on, but I need you to subscribe. And let's take this as far as God wants to take it. I don't have no set time for season 2. I don't know when he's going to cut it off, because Better Health, Better Me deals with the whole person. So Tuesday, set on your phone so that you can get an alert. We're going to have Les Daly on, who stays in Florida. And Wednesday, I will be having Reverend Edward Jones Sr. on, who stays in the state of Illinois. A friend of mine, been nursing for male nurse that's been nursing for over 50, 60 years, just forever in this thing. And we're going to be talking about men's health, and we're going to talk about the importance of it and a lot of things that can come. The theme of it is men power up. It's time for men to power up. And in order for you and I to be able to function the way that we're called to function, in order for us to power up, we need water, we need food, we need exercise, we need sleep. You get what I'm saying? So men power up. That my lamp needs me to plug it into the cord, to plug it into the socket to get its electricity to power up. Some things you notice is start running slower, and you find out, oh, the battery, I need a new battery in there to power up. In order for my printer to work the way it's supposed to work, in order for me to get the true power of the print on the page, I have to have the right ink in there, and I got to have fresh ink in there. And my machine will let me know it's getting low. You need to change your ink. You need to change this ink here in order to get the better print you need to get. Our bodies let us know when we're getting low, and that there's something we need to do, or there's something we need to stop doing. Our bodies will talk to us. Thank you for checking in with Mama Wade today. This is Mama Wade. Looking forward to seeing you Tuesday and Wednesday of next week, where I will have Les Daly on. I will come on and give another announcement, and I will have Reverend Edward Jones Sr. on Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. We're going to talk more about men's health, and it's going to be a very in-depth conversation. Invite the men to come on as well. And women, you please listen, because a lot of time it takes us, in order to be able to grab them by the hand, to be able to stroke them, use your influence right, and say, baby, let's go and get a checkup. And maybe you could just say this here. Let's go and get a family checkup. And all you guys go in. You'll probably feel even more better that way. And make it where he's comfortable to tell you if there's something going on, if there's an issue. You don't want to be the one, the wife or the sister or that he's don't feel comfortable talking to, especially if that's your significant other. You want to have it where we could talk about anything. You know, what you feeling, especially our young teens, our young men. They won't tell you nothing either, but you want to make it where they are comfortable to come to you and talk to you about what's going on, what they're feeling. Maybe because they're having unprotected sex, they done caught something and they're ashamed to come to you with it. You don't want that. You want to know exactly what's going on, and you want them to feel comfortable to come and tell you, so that you can take them to wherever they need to go to be able to get the treatment that needed to be for that particular moment. Okay, like I said, we're going to get more in depth with it, and Mama Wade don't mind bringing up whatever topic need to be brought up, because Better Health, Better Me deals with everything. The Lord gave me a ministry that deals with everything that would come and can take our equilibrium off. We want our equilibrium to be balanced. And that's what's going to happen. So go to my website. It's back up, www.jalindawade.com. If you want to send me a message or anything, there is a message box in there for you to send me prayer. We can always do prayer together. Also, like I said, my YouTube page is Check In with Mama Wade. You can go there and be able to see some of the broadcasts. If it's not broadcasting while I'm speaking now, I do have a awesome tech guy who makes sure that it will be posted up there. Okay, YouTube, Check In with Mama Wade. Go there and subscribe. Go there and subscribe. Matter of fact, share this here on Facebook if you can with someone else so that they can know also about the Ramsay Hunt syndrome. Because once, like I said, it can happen to anyone. This is Mama Wade checking out.